Hi everyone, my name is Donna and today I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Grace Victory. Hi.
Hi.
Hi and welcome. And how are you doing?
I'm good. Very tired,
Yeah.
a bit sweaty.
Yeah. Today we are at the Curve
Fashion.
Festival in Liverpool.
Yeah, we
So
are.
it's been a long day for you.
Been a long day,
Yeah.
but I finished all my tasks and jobs. So now I'm back in my hoodie and my leggings, chilling.
Good. And you look nice and chilled as well.
Thanks.
So how did you find today? Because you're here mainly to promote your newly published book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. I did a chat about being an influencer earlier today, and then I interviewed Tess Holiday for her book, and then I did a signing of my own. So yeah, really good. Chatted to like subscribers and followers of mine. Had a browse on the shops. Yeah, great.
Good. And so can you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself? And what you're about?
Yeah, so I'm Grace Victory, or Grace T. Francesca. I am a full-time YouTuber, blogger, and I make documentaries for BBC Three, just published a book, do a lot of content around mental health, eating disorders, social taboos, women's issues, as well as fashion and beauty. I like personal style. And I guess I just kind of share my life on the internet and talk about the great things that are happening to me, but also the not so great things. And that's about it. Advocate for self-love and body positivity as well.
Okay. And how did you start your journey for the body positivity movement?
When did I start? Basically, I've always dieted, always been on a diet, always tried to lose weight, always been at body, and then I was diagnosed with an eating disorder last year. Have many friends in the community, but for me, it was kind of realising that you can be big and happy and beautiful and healthy, and you haven't got a diet, basically. So I would say I've been on the journey for about 3 years, but really like on it, activism for the last year, I would say.
And basically what made you sort of take or get more involved in the last year, in the last 12 months? What's changed for you?
Just like my own personal struggles with an eating disorder and childhood trauma. And so my childhood trauma manifested in food and like body image and stuff. So I guess finding kind of myself, finding spirituality, finding who I am without dieting, and just kind of being sick and tired of the same BS that you see in social media, in the media, magazines, TV. It's always the same type of woman, the same type of person, always a white middle class thin woman. And I guess I'm kind of pushing against that narrative. I'm trying to show people that you can find self-love at any size, any skin colour, any ability. And it's important, you know, we live in a generation where we have adults and young people so unhappy with how they look. And, you know, I want people to enjoy life. So I share my journey with them, hoping to inspire.
And I think you absolutely do, you know, and that shows through with your completely real.
Oh, thank
you. I'm going to call you WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get, basically. And I quite love that. And that's why I think you appeal to so many people, and that's why your book at the moment is very, very popular.
Oh,
so keep on doing what you're doing, you know. And I love the fact as well that you're not afraid to, if you see something that's not right, you're not afraid to call out on it. And I think recently I saw you wrote a blog.
The lack of diversity.
Yeah, the lack of diversity on there, and that you use social media to speak out on that as well. So I think we need a lot more of that. So keep on doing what you're doing, basically.
Thank you, I will.
So if there's somebody out there that's not feeling self-love because, you know, they listen to what the media says, you know, this image of what a perfect body looks like, what would you say to them, basically?
It's difficult because I think that we are bombarded with so many images, but what I will say is that we are at war with what we look like and with our bodies because we've been brainwashed to hate ourselves. The diet industry and the weight loss industry is making so much money off of us. And once you kind of realise that it's well basically a fad, it's empowering to push against that, and that's kind of where I would tell anyone to start, is to do your research. Many weight loss articles or articles around obesity are funded by the diet industry, so it's obviously bullshit. And also, just to kind of create your own little world of happiness, follow accounts that inspire you in terms of career, in terms of personal life, in terms of the way you look, weight, exercise, whatever it is. Always be around. Have friends in real life and friends online that inspire you, because you have to have a solid foundation. And make sure everyone's on the same page as you. You know, you can't be around people that are fat shaming you or, you know, are negative towards you. And I think self-love is also different for everyone. So my version of self-love might be different to yours.
And you mentioned about spirituality as a final point, that you found yourself with spirituality. Can you explain about that?
I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not religious, but I definitely believe in a higher power, and I believe in manifestation and kind of putting into the world what you want to get back. And I'm really into star signs, and like chakras and reflexology, and kind of like loving yourself wholeheartedly. Not even it doesn't even mean about like what you eat or how much you exercise, but it's about self-care. And you know, sleeping enough, taking time out, having a favourite food, nurturing your child self, and just looking at the world differently. There's a whole term on social media like being woke, and I feel like that's my version of being woke, is like my spirituality, and just believing that like I'm on this journey for a reason, and at every stage I'm getting to where I need to be. I don't know what that is yet, but I feel like I have a purpose and I'm kind of on that journey to live it.
And it sounds like you're just going with the flow, which essentially it is, because I believe as well that our life is already mapped out for us, and we get in our own way, and we just, you know, the more we let go, the more then whatever we're meant to do happens organically.
And I work really hard, and I'll make lists and like mood boards around the things I want to achieve, and I usually within the year will achieve all of them. Because I really believe in myself, and I think that no matter what you look like or your childhood or where you grew up it shouldn't hinder you. And I just want everyone to kind of, I don't know, like experience real joy, and that's important to me.
Okay, do you meditate at all?
Meditate, not as much as I used to, but I feel like I know how to be I can calm myself down with just breathing. But I like meditating.
Okay, well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure interviewing you.
Thank you.
And I'll catch up with you soon, hopefully.